Out here, about to head to Washington for the Women's March.
Exercise your free expression once we cross the border, so that we can all get in safely and easily and smoothly. Remember that you're with a group here, you're not here on your own, so I'm going to ask you to refrain entirely from using the P word until we're in the United States.
You can see here behind me there are large crowds of people, large amounts of supporters here for the Women's March on Washington heading into the RFK Stadium.
Human rights are women's rights.
Human rights are women's rights.
So as you can see, we're at the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. The protest is continuing to go on. As you can see, there are lots of people here, great spirits, and we're just watching to see how it's going to progress.
Ready to go!
Tell me why you're here today?
I'm actually going to be a future teacher, and I'm here not just for myself, but also for the students I'm going to teach later on, because I want them to grow up in a better world than this one.
I just feel like there's been a lot of hateful rhetoric from our now president, and definitely would like to kind of challenge that with the supportive march.
Do you guys mind telling us why you guys are here today?
We're here to stand up against hate, misogyny, and bigotry and racism.
Yeah.
We drove all the way from Ohio.
Tell us more about your sign.
I really think that feminism, I'm a womanist, but I think that feminism is about inclusivity, and it doesn't make sense to fight for rights if you're not including everyone that's oppressed. Not all of us have money, not all of us are able to identify as cis, and I think that if we can all work together but still acknowledging everyone's identity politics, then we can make change.
There you go, sis. Thank you.
So we've been walking with supporters and protesters all along East Capitol Street. Finally, we've arrived at the beginning of the march. This is where it all starts. And as you can see behind me, there are hundreds upon thousands of people here, all in support of women's fundamental rights. What brought you guys out to the march?
Women's rights, human rights, immigration and immigrant rights. We're here for love, peace, and fuck Trump.
I feel like pretty much the same thing, and I also really care about environmental rights, and I feel like everything that you can possibly represent here is really important.
And could you just explain a bit about your sign?
Yeah, I'm here for my family, for, like I said, past and future immigrants of America. We are the reason, along with everyone else, why America has been great. So I'm here for my family.
Well, I'm here for a lot of reasons, everywhere from women's healthcare rights to healthcare for all, which is my daughter right here. She has a pre-existing condition. I'm very concerned about her. We traveled from Oregon, which is on the other side of the country, and I brought my son here because I think it's important for him to see that people care and people have a voice and they are able to say things and make a change.
So we have been here for a while. We've seen the march, and I think it's safe to say that this is a huge historic moment. A moment that will go down in history as one of the greatest marches. And we've spoken to many people, we've heard incredible stories, and it has definitely been a life-changing day for many people marching here for the rights of women, families, and it's just been a tremendous day.
Absolutely. As things wind down, the one thing that stuck out to me the entire day was the fact that there were so many people filled with hope and optimism to make a change, not only for their wives or their mothers or their daughters or their sisters or whatever, but just for future generations and the children that are coming after them, because this is a world and a system that they're going to be inheriting. And a lot of people are fighting back against that today as a means of, going against their oppressors. And I think that's, just a monumental moment for such a special occasion.
Definitely, and it's been a pleasure covering it, giving you guys coverage of this historic event. And I'm Cabrina Robinson.
And I'm Derek DeHonorin, signing off for Skedline.